Alright, I think we should be coming up on Drakkart's place here pretty soon. There we go. I think we're heading... Oh, yep.
Oh, hello, Jace Machine coming in?
Yeah, Drakkart, it is Jace Machine. Don't worry, it's not space pirates or anything. Over.
Prefer planetary docking, like platform-wise, or...
I would prefer USD if you have it available.
Alright, please proceed to the green blinking USD prepared at the end of the top floor.
Alright, dock, proper dock has been noted. That is awesome. That's a cool little feature. Thank you very much. I will be docking here in just a moment. Thank you for guiding me in.
By the way, have you been talking to people about visiting me?
No. I mean, I think I may have mentioned to Garth I was going to record with you sometime in the future.
Huh. Because, like, I might not utter his name, but, you know, some guy came around here and leave a package here for you, and,
Well, that's weird.
Okay,
I'm about to dock here. Oh, sorry, I just hit the wrong button. Are we going to be getting, like, those magnetic docks anytime soon, where we can just hop up onto the side? Do you know if they're still planning on doing that?
Yeah, there are those laboratories working on them. Yeah. But, as far as I know, they've been, busy recently. They just found out about some creature stuff.
Yes, I got a message about that, actually. The space whale.
Yeah. I mean, by the looks of it, that would definitely be a great addition to a space aquarium, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I am hoping to see them soon, but
yeah, who knows when, though. Hi!
Hey, buddy. You just proceed.
Alrighty.
Just walk on.
Oh, it's magic. You made it magic.
Yeah. No, I mean...
Very cool.
So, you are actually the perfect test candidate.
Alright.
Because the entire station, like this entire part here, should be made for non-faction players to be able to interact with stuff.
I think I understand what this is, and you're using the docking blocks as arrows in this.
Right.
Very cool.
I just thought like it would be such a nice feature, and right.
Is there anything you want me to do to instigate it?
Could you like use those like the forward-facing? We want to go the long way down there. Yeah, exactly that one. So you're just hopping
wow
to the next, but by the way,
I need to install this into my own station.
Behind you, you see there is no ship docked.
Yeah.
And that's one of those opening doors. Like, try to walk towards it.
Oh, that's a nice feature also. That's very cool.
Okay, so
again
down. Whee! Bam. Okay, I hit the wall because I obviously missed some
You came in on the side, actually, yeah.
yeah. Finally, the day had come. I did release the scimitar.
Yes.
You know? So here it is, behind this gate.
Oh.
You go ahead. Okay, here is something messed up. Yeah, I have to fix that. Anyway, doesn't matter.
We're gonna cut that part out, and we'll continue with the tour like nothing happened. I really need to install these into my base.
So,
I like the orange that you've chosen. Is this basic? Is this an indicator of some sort for you?
You see that open space here?
Mm-hmm.
Here will be the customs. Like,
okay,
you're entering here, and then you're like basically going through, and it's not an airlock because it's not supposed to be airlocking, but it's locking, you know. So you check, you put your stuff out your bag, stuff like that, and you get checked, and then will be here the expo hall, access to the hostel, access to the bars, the lounge, the disco, yada yada yada. Basically a big exhibition hall where the shipyard actually does their newest models, showcasing on turning platforms, stuff like that.
Very cool.
And above there is a dome, or will be a dome. Are you able to get out of gravity? Yeah, okay. So you see the DSY sign up here?
Yes.
So that thing will be like over here, kind of. And below us, basically, exhibition hall. The hotel will be like to in the direction of the scimitar thing, like to the right.
Yeah.
And like disco will be below and stuff like that. And below us, you see more docking space. And on the other side, behind the platform with the number 2 on it, you see this? Yeah.
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 I like that. I should. Well, I don't have any guest parking. I need to set up at least one space that it would be easy for people to come in. Because right now, when people come by, I set it up literally on a situation by situation basis.
Okay. So you actually have to change stuff to enable them docking.
Yeah. I've made a USD extender because we were talking about flush docking.
Yes.
In case there's a problem with it, I have it's about a 10-meter tube that connects to a USD and extends it out so that ships with unusual docking areas can fit.
Okay.
And that's actually permissioned up and everything, and I've added a couple of permission blocks to my space station where I've realized are problem areas.
So I basically took the entire other route because you have shipyards and you have all that stuff, and I took the entire other
fancy.
route. At first, made up my mind about how do I wish people to get here, right?
Yeah.
So this is why I came up with these landing platforms, and those are basically just for ships, no USD docking, but planetary landing.
Yeah.
And planetary landing is kind of different because you have those landing gears, and then you have some walkway which opens up down to the floor, and they basically would just land here like on a planet,
Yes.
And then that's why here on the platforms are also gravity thingies like such.
Oh, okay.
And they act a bit different. Like when you are coming over here, you see that thingy, like green light, right? So we need to do this together now. So come a bit closer. Now we walk towards it. Now we can get in it, but this thing will shut down, and then this thing will be open up again. So,
oh, nice.
Right? So here it
so that's an airlock.
Right. Here it pulls you out of gravity, but you have then these pew thingies again.
Nice.
That's basically the idea of that thing. So it all brings everybody to this orange thing, and here will be, we start with the expo center right after the customs, and then all other stuff here. And shipyard will be like the expo thing will be in between. There is a little turret above that thing. You coming out again? Yeah, no.
I can. I'm just afraid of space. It makes me scared.
Don't worry. When you're down there, just hop in there again. Yeah.
Well, this is a good vantage point. Actually, I get to see your detailing work on the outside more. I'm serious. That's a good advantage. I wouldn't have been able to see some of this. It's really nice looking. I have been adding cool features to my space station, but I have not made the station look very polished overall. It's very rough looking.
Yeah, the thing is, I'm starting out with, just all those little bits and pieces, really doing them to the entire detail, and then trying to build something with them. And they all you see here basically, except a few blocks of course, because you need to, you know, build these ramps. They are custom made for all the platforms because every platform connects on a different angle to the airlines. So these are handmade, and the connections basically from the frame to these tubes here, those are handmade as well.
Very cool.
But all this stuff, the other stuff is basically just, you know, load this thing because you know it works, because it was all made to fit the same sizes, and then just you can plunge it together, right?
Yeah.
So that really took a lot of work for this section. I am not even sure if I'm able to reuse them for the other sections, but hopefully, because otherwise it would be a lot of time invested into little, you know, usage. Down here you have basically also the same, and there you have a new feature which I am favoriting now meanwhile again, because these rails, they are cool and all, but they are way too slow.
They are perfect for some applications, but a little not so much for other applications.
So being in here, let's get out of there. Let me grab that. You're following me?
I am.
So yeah, you could hit that button.
All right, hitting the button. Ooh.
See what I mean? Like, this is, you know,
the classic gravity lift.
And I'm actually able to squeeze out 4 more blocks. So it's 4 blocks smaller than the old ones.
Wow. But it's still the classic idea.
Right.
Yeah. I have a tiny little area in my space station where a plex lift takes you from one floor to the next, and people are like, "Oh, you should totally make that rails," but it's just such a tiny little area. I don't need rails right there. And it's fun enough. You can't jump the height, you know, to get out of there. So the plex lift just does its job. That's all it needs. So using the right type of technology that this game avails you, using the right type of technology in the right way, you know, is so. You know, it's up to personal choice and preference, and there's so many ways that you can play this game. It's wonderful.
Also, just because there are rail doors now does not mean that old doors are crap.
Yeah.
No, because with the old doors, seriously, I have a toilet. Oh no, the Scimitar has several toilets, right? But I have pooped in your toilet. Rail door just for a toilet.
So tell me about your inspirations for the design of this place.
So I am inspired by looking at mostly what other people built, and then thinking about like
how you can improve.
I would miss that or this.
Yeah.
And then just making me, you know, whenever you build such a thing, make sure you are doing that different.
Yeah.
And it's all these, make sure you're doing that different things, which then end up to finally something like this.
Yes.
Or, of course, also, for example, the idea of doing those 9 wide and high. You know,
yes.
These entire structures. The idea of that basically I got from another shipyard. It was either Saber or Raven who built these, and it's huge, right? And they actually used these 9 thingies, and I thought, yeah, why not? You know, when you're starting out and trying to build scaffolding, you're going like, yeah, well, 3 is too small, 5 might suit, right? And you're going for odd numbers because you want the symmetry thing, right?
Yeah.
So 3 is too small, 5, yeah, well, that could work. But 5 is not suited to have a gangway in it. So you might want to go to 7, but with 7, you only will have the round gangways. Like those I use for those gravity shafts. And the thing with these round gangways is if you only have these, there is no more place to put systems in. And you need systems, especially when you're trying to do airlocks. That is because those are a bit bulkier. You see that? Yeah. So those are not only bulkier because they have to fit more systems in, but it's also like a design thing because their stuff happens. So I want this to stick out a bit, right? So, but I wanted rail doors, and rail doors have the tendency of using double the space of the opening at least, because they need to slide away, right?
Yes.
So you have to put, they have to be able to vanish into something where they are not seen anymore. And you have to give them that space. Okay, there we go. Okay, so good. Sorry for not being able to show you around much, but
no, I've been getting a lot of really great shots.
Okay.
So it's yeah.
Yeah. So I figured what I want is I want a technical look. So we are going with all these scaffold frame things.
Yeah.
But also I want this
Very industrial.
This actually is also space station, the International Space Station thing.
Yes.
You and I like I love it when you see something and you believe, yes, this could be statically, like the static is able to hold this weight.
Yeah.
I mean, at least in space, right?
Yes.
I mean, nobody would know.
Well, at least, but at least in space, it doesn't have any weight of itself, but it has to deal with things bumping into it, and it has to be able to hold itself as far as not breaking away from the rest of the structure.
Right. So, and that I think it does, right?
Yeah.
Because,
it looks very sturdy.
And also, I want it to look like, the frame is cool and all, but I armored the gangway inside because that thing really has to hold even like solar storms and meteor rushes and stuff like that,
Yeah.
So that thing really has to be sturdy, and there are cables on top and off bottom.
Yes, I noticed those. Those are cool.
They're just put there because, you get in asteroid mode and repair them.
Exactly. It's a very easy access to repair. It looks like you've thought this out, and it shows.
Behind this thing will be the custom thing, because in between, will be the entire military and control section.
Gotcha.
Tactical thing, right? So this is basically the only place where station guys, sadly we can't hire a crew yet, right?
Yeah.
But we can, but we can't get them off the station.
I tell you what, one of my subscribers gave me step-by-step instructions on how to get an NPC to where you want him to go. So yeah, there's a way to get the NPCs to your base after all. And a subscriber of mine, his name's William Tetzlaff, gave me step-by-step instructions. So I'm going to read this comment real quick, and let's see if it helps.
To mess it up for you, but Chase actually took really a few minutes to actually search that comment up because it was important for him. Okay, just you guys value that.
Yeah, I wanted to make sure I got William's name right because it would have been wrong otherwise, and he spent the time to give me the instructions. So we're gonna learn something here today. This is his step-by-step instructions to get the NPC to your base. The first step, of course, is buying the NPC, which we've all pretty much done and probably screwed up. After that point, then he says press and hold Control and press the number on your keyboard that is next to your NPC's name. Now,
next to your NPC's name?
Yeah, apparently if you press Control, it brings up brings up something like that. So it says, press the number on your keyboard that's next to your NPC's name, and then the next step is look at your ship. So I guess that would be like, look at your ship, and like I guess put your highlight, your crosshairs over it, and press the number that means go to. So 5. So when you have an NPC, control apparently brings up your NPC instructions.
Okay.
And go to is not 5. That's the next step. But you have to press the number that corresponds to go to. And then step 5. This is the part that shouldn't be too complicated. Relog, wait 5 minutes, log back in, and at that point, your NPC should be aligned to your ship. And then you can jump to your station. And if he comes off, basically you got to repeat the steps where you highlight your NPC after you've pressed control and get him to go to your station and stuff like that. Once you get him to your base, or if you're the admin of a server, you can select the NPC, look at the floor of your station, and type "creature enter gravity." And he suggests doing this several times to create an army. So that might be an option for you. I talked to him about it, and I said that I have the strange gravity issues, and I wouldn't doubt my NPCs getting sucked into the black hole sun of my sector.
I kind of lost my train of thought here. Can you help me out?
I don't know, man. I don't know if I can help you out, but I could certainly edit it out. So, hey, when I was landing, or when I was docking, I guess I should say, you had mentioned Guy left a package for me?
I did not mention that a particular guy left a package. I just said that some guy left this package.
Guy left a package.
So that is the package, and it has a, thing here on top, and all I know is that I should give you a certain amount of credits, and if you'd agree, you'd turn this thing into 20 of the exact same thing.
Ah, my shipyard comes into play here, doesn't it?
I guess. That's what the contract says. So if you agreed to, I guess.
Yeah.
All you have to do is basically produce them, make sure they safely get here, and then...
And you will deliver them to your client.
Most likely, I think it's getting picked up while we won't look at it. So.
Okay. All right.
So that's the same.
I'm going to go into my ship here and see if we can get this thing docked up. And then I guess I can get going.
No. There we go. You should be able to just fly away with it.
Well, we'll see about that.
I mean,
no.
It's not docked or anything.
Are you sure it's not locked in place?
It is definitely it's just laying around here. Actually, you could actually bump it with your ship and it would fly away. Hold a sec. Okay, I'm in your ship now.
All right.
Tell me how to.
Okay, so I'm gonna hit C, and you get up next. Okay.
And then I need.
I'm floating off into space.
Okay.
I just bumped your sign. I don't have thrust on here, so. Hey, do you need a lift back down to your station?
That would be cool. Yeah.
All right, come on in. We'll just use the. We're gonna use this since the main docking airlocks are kind of offline right now.
Ooh, undocked. Awesome.
All right, now let's see here. We're heading this way.
Awesome. Okay, I can just walk out of the door.
I'm gonna get you to the door here, door-to-door service. All right.
All right. Thanks, man.
Yeah, no problem.
See you next time, I guess. And,
Yep.
Yeah. I mean,
make sure you're out of my gravity here.
Yeah, wait. I need to get into another gravity.
There you go. You're good.
There we go. Okay, bye, man.